The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Brady. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 67 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Murray buying time to his left. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you've got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And caught right side, Green.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's going to get this inside the 30. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Murray a give. This is Connor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the screen, this is Edmonds. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown! Complete at the 1. James Conner, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. It's Miller, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. On 1st down, Bernard. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Bernard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs. Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line. Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play, picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. That's complete to his running back Connor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Murray now on first down. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll make it a second down. Here's Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and goal. Murray. Dancing to his left. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Murray now, third and goal. Flush to his right. Open man Green, he's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A.J. Green, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Oh, this is blocked. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And he will make it into the end zone. He's in for 2 points. And how about that for a turnaround prior to halftime? So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Murray. And this one caught by Max It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. To Connor on the check down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 31 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big gain.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll run again with Bernard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Should have took that to the house.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady.
Can you run with him?
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
What's up?
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get it to possession. I told you. You're crazy.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
Trying for the tight end. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Do not make mistakes or swerve like this. Swerve like that. Come back outside. Go like this.
That ends up pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Succop for the extra point.
I can't act like that was normal. I called it swerve.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
pleasure having you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz.
Oh, will this work?
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Corey Peters there to bring him down.
Man blitz.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Desperate. That's what we do. It's the thought of Madden, right?
On 2nd down, Bernard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
To Evans on the slant.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Inevitable. Feel that? Inevitable.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We got it now.
Okay. We have a patient in room 1. Though that was a perfect passing game, bro. That's what you call elite. 8 of 8 for 200 yards. Reports coming in that my QB is going to be tested. The streak goes on, man. Right? So that's what you do. First half, yeah, you're going to get blasted. But if you're dealing with someone who scores at the same rate as you, you can't make a turnover. That pick 6 was crazy. And I called it live. You know what I'm saying? My hand hurts from patting myself on the back, bro. That's what we do. We talk shit, we pat ourselves on the back constantly to boost our confidence. We pass on man blitz. I'm telling you, that shit's annoying when they run with the quarterback and you have Devin White. They're finished. That dude had a mic too. That's the crazy thing. And he was not in a party. So, he was those guys. You know what I mean? Just praying till he takes the lead. So he could go on the mic. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your ass up. Elite offense. You know what I'm saying? Solve all your problems. An elite passing offense? Bro, I've been down 14, I've been down 21. If you have passing offense, the shit you could do, you're never out.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
We don't play. First play, bro. First. I don't know what the hell you doing. You a man.
Motion.
Put that man in motion to see what's going on.
Now a play fake. Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. It would appear these guys aren't fooling around. A big play on the second play from scrimmage.
Well, last night at our meeting, you said you thought that they would test the secondary early, but I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit. They decided to just come right out swinging.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Brady on the bootleg. He completes it to Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A handoff to Fournette, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
I hear that so much. The Bucs take the opening kickoff and score. The opening drive.
Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
Not really defensive-minded, but I get picks. Good user picks. So if you'd like to go to a shootout, kindly accept.
Play fake it at Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
You're uploading the hard drive. We have a couple files right now.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now it's Stafford.
Get him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 2nd and goal, Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, and I bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Got a man complete to Miller. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 50.
He's gone? Okay. The pressure cooker's too much. Quick knockoff, 2 straight quick like that. No headache. New England offense, New England defense. Receive the ball.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. First down, Brady. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Brady. Got some room at the 30, and he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
There's Evans again, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get 9 there, as that sets him up better for third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You got to play that too. You got to play different.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. First down, Stafford here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Back to throw, Stafford. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for L.A. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Akers again.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Akers.
And this time he is in.
Cam Akers
taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Really cool, David.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
The 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
76 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll run this with Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Stafford on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, Stafford going for it all. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham, 29 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25 on 2nd down. Brady looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stanford. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. Succop's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Here's Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A quick throw caught by Cup out wide. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Now a throw here, hauled in. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Miller.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Bernard. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short. That fourth quarter,
maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game of the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. It's complete to Hopkins. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Throwing is Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point try now for Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Send him to the Morgan.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Brady going to throw.
Can't do it forever.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Try this right here. Crazy?
Oh, now Godwin with a chance to run it.
Let me try this right here.
And he is going to have the 1st down.
Loss right there, and then this one. This was disconnect. Yeah, 17 of the last 19. 17 and 2 in the last 19 games, bro. People are not seeing me in this game, bro. I lose once every 10 games, and by a fucking field goal. People are not seeing me. Because I'm not to be seen. Right? What this is. What's up, bro? That's a quick victim, bro. You waiting outside my house? What's going on? I hope it's the same guy. That guy gave me a good game right now.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You don't accept it.
The Bucs kicker Ryan Suckup about set, and off we go from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And bulldozing his way through. Still going.
Oh, baby, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Darren. I weaved
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I said it when I go left and right, it's night-night. Run clock. Do you really run clock, or do you suck cock? Let's do a real question. Sir? Yes, it appears he does. Let's go to my gap. It's my gap right here.
Brady now on first down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
I went to McDonald's for a drink and expected to pay, and it's $1 drink day. That's what it feels like. And then they just told me at the counter, sir, you can have a drink. That's what it feels like. I'm not supposed to be getting people drink. I already have an offense.
Here's Brady. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mom, that's up to blitzing to everybody. That's it.
To throw is Brady. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At 65.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It's Miller, complete. Touchdown. Scotty Miller, 29 yards. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Nice, we got to stop with the kickers.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch, then ends up in the end zone.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2. We'll not give it, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Here he goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Darden. That was sick. That right there got fucking high. If you noticed, I just went to a miserable.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Don't bring that guy down.
Off play action. Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin
did it.
73 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
We might have a little passing game.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Better score. Telling you right now. Better score.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Tampa.
Come on, bro. The fuck? That was a good game. That's me that got kicked. It's a very good game. Tampa Bay versus Tampa Bay. I just did a kick return. That's how I get losses, man. Oh shit. I'm not the only one that lives in the ghetto. I'm not the only one that lives in the ghetto. I'm not the only one that lives in the ghetto. Bitch, we'll take it. We will take it, trust me. Nigga, we'll take it. With fries. It's normally me that disconnects, you know what I mean? Oh shit. That was a sick motherfucking kick return, bro. Oh shit. The kick return is so good, his service provider said, yo, I'm gonna have to pull the plug. Ooh, what a kick return though, man. I'm gonna clip that and put that in my phone, man. With a 7-game winning streak. That's what I do, bro. Go on 7-game, 8-game, sometimes 15-game. If you can't do 15 games, 20 games, that means you got holes, bro. You know what I mean? There's no reason why I should not get 10 games in a row. Not win one, lose one, win one, lose one. That means a lot of people are better than me.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Play action. Now it's Brady. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now a play fake. Brady. And he's able to find Miller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. On 1st down, Brady. Slant route to Miller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On play action, now Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Giovanni Bernard. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown.
That's the chances of
and here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's it. What you saying?
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield.
Touchdown! Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Who's the real Brady? We need
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make the score 14-0.
It's not a joke. It's a radio, motherfucker.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st down, Bernard. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Bernard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The big back Leonard Fournette able to push his way in from a yard out. And the Bucs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
That's why it's only 14-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Nice strategy. Deluxe special.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
That's what it is.
Deep this time for Miller. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
I already told you.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Controlling the defensive line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this a 39-yard attempt. And Succop will put this one right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Brady now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Yeah, Rob.
So I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And he stopped immediately there.
39.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Right here.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
Give me that, bro.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it's Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tyler Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I was feeling myself as a effective. Let me just grab it in this case, please. Pause.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
So it takes one little dump pick like that. You think you're the guy?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
That's not even my type of pass.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Pick, huh? See that little shade over there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Bad predicament, I think. Has to be a score.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, 27 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
You didn't even go to school. What's the thing? Oh. Okay, I'm in the stream right now. I'll talk to you after, okay? What's the thing? I fixed that mistake from earlier.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors
on.
following the touchdown.
Because remember, you have to
from a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And
I get the ball back to
a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The real run plays are done now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
To throw is Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. That is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Suck up for the extra point.
One. See, I wouldn't have to be in this predicament if I didn't throw that pick earlier. Right? Now it's like
it's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like,
and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point try now for Succop.
He didn't have to score the ball.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Everybody's the values. I turn the stream off. It takes forever.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt.
Oh, shit, similar Brady's. Why do you see that pick? That's idiotic pick I did. Oh, this is me. I don't know how he blocked all these people. I sent everybody. He hit somebody. He could have threw it right here on a high ball. See it in real time, right? Oh, he doesn't have time. Just launched it. Yeah, hit under pressure. But he could do it right here. High ball. That's not what it is in real time, right? Yeah, this is my idiocracy. What did I do right here? Oh! See? This is called not looking down the field. Who's this? Right here. Oh my goodness, to the inside. Who's that running butt fucking naked right here? I stared going down. Alright, we're undefeated on the stream. Let's go get some more. Where are we at right now? Yeah. We got a nice 7-game winning streak. Alright. Someone gotta beat me to turn off the stream, bro. That's just how it is. So what? I played 4 or 5 games. Two people quit right away. I think 2 were competitive. This one right here, I just gave it. It wasn't really that hard. The one before that, yeah. I think maybe 2 games, yeah, before that. I'm gonna check something, guys. I got a phone call.